Okay, day 121, it's the computer. Didn't work. But one thing I wanted to say about being in Cap Heights, they don't call it Cap Heights just because it's just Capitol Heights. And being here for 6 months, and you know, this was supposed to be one of the highest crime areas in Maryland. It probably still is. Anacostia would be a little bit worse in DC. And also just a very heavy West African influence really enabled a great amount of metadata and research. And Task Force can attest to this in the last 2.5 months she's been here, that we will ride. One day we had, I think, one week we had 4 Cameroon drivers in a row, and 2 of them wanting to kill their fellow Cameroonians. 2 other ones happy, love their country, speak good French, don't care at all about oil, you know. Same thing with every little country. Every little country is the same way. Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire and a lot of Nigerians and a lot of different folks. Where do they get these ideas? They don't get these ideas in their home country. They get them sent to them by our friends in Virginia. Okay, they're the ones. Do you think they would drive a car onto a container ship down at the Navy Yard? No questions asked? Do you think they'd pick up a car down at the Navy Yard, drive it somewhere, no questions asked? That's how it works. It's compartmentalized. The one good thing about the gunner guy had last night was how compartmentalized it is. The Navy and the FBI being the domestic side of this, Navy being the international side of this, has compartmentalized this drug operation. It's a drug operation. Vero Pharma, looking at their data, looking at their metadata, bringing in the pills from those Wheelers drug company. The bottles may have been made in Canada, but there's more and more evidence showing that the pills were made at Vero Pharma to get under the sanctions, limitations that we put on Russia. So this is a huge operation, just like running a war is a big operation. But who are the people that are in charge? It's the same people that did Benghazi. It's the same people that did Libya. It's the same people that did Syria. The same people that did Turkey. Same people that did Honduras. Same people that did all these wonderful operations. Syria, right? So you've put people in charge that are warmongers. And they're in charge of a drug operation. And they could care less about the people that live around here. All they look at right here are people to run their drugs and take advantage of them and destroy their lives. That's all they care about, because they're going to make that money. They're going to make that money. One mule is better than 10 people that aren't making me money.